Hello friends, myself Dr. Ankita. I'm sharing today few information about Sepia homeopathic medicine. It will be helpful for homeopathic students especially. So I'm starting Sepia homeopathic remedy. It is a woman's best friend. As you all know, it is derived from common cuttlefish, um, and it is one of the topmost homeopathic medicine used especially in females disorders. As you all know that cuttlefish are known to have fast growth rate, and cuttlefish skin pigment result when they flex their muscle, and this skin color changes helps them to adapt to the environment and avoid the predator. It is they also eject the black ink from the ink pouch, which confuse the attacker and allow them to flee for safety. Other unique features of the cuttlefish are that their eyes are bigger than their bellies, and they also produce vast quantity of black grapes like egg that lead to numerous offspring. So this was all about basic cuttlefish. The Sepia remedy has affinity especially in female reproductive hormonal system, menopause and other hormonal issues in female. Now I want to tell about the mindset of female homeopathic. So women requiring this Sepia medicine tend to be bubbly and fun when they originally were all over healthy especially. However, once their hormone kicks in via menstruation or in pregnancy, then they tends to attack the opposite. Thus, they may say that they have never well since that pregnancy or anything else like menstruation. This has great effect upon the sepia patient, which develop bitterness that can manifest in numerous ways, such as constant complaining, which she also want to blame everyone for her issues. The root of this hormonal induced negative personality stem her feeling of being stuck. To her, the things in her life aren't going the right way and she cannot find the change in it. Everything in her life feels like it is falling out of order and there is no hope in fixing this. This caused her to view herself in negative light. More specifically, she may feel that she has loss of creativity, loss of femininity, and delusion that she is mentally and emotionally trapped in some aspect of her life. An expression many sepia use as a note in the clinical practice is that feel overworked. They may use the sentence while saying about their problems that they feel overworked. Simply put, she will not feel like the person that she used to be before. She was once a doer and now she feels that she cannot do anything more. And also while narrating the care symptoms in case taking, they may weep while telling the symptoms. They also may feel lack of energy, but they love dancing. And the females, the sepia are the females with lot of male energy, like masculine. So there in the constitution we also see the male type of pelvis. According to the Kent, she may even look more masculine than in female looks. She can have overdeveloped masculineness, which can lead her to become bitter, irritable, and controlling. And there's delusion that she's been overworked or like other in mental emotional system we can see that there is great sadness and weeping, and also there is indifference to loved one, and there is aversion to family friend, yet they also dread to be alone. There is lot of and irritability easily produced from the trifle. They feel that life has no joy. She also has fear of ghosts, storm, poverty especially. Also, Sepia is very similar to Natrum Moore. They both try to be perfect in their relationships to other, but for different reason. And they can both be conformative and irritable when things don't turn out the way they wished. But the core issue is still different. Natramur believes that if she can find her soulmate or absolute perfect mate, she will live happily ever after. And she isn't happy yet in her life. She just haven't found a perfect yet. She also believes that unless she is perfect, she doesn't deserve to be loved. So she is always trying to be perfect, striving to be perfect, and to create perfect relationship. Sepia, on the other hand, secretly feel that relationship are bit of drags because she always end up having to compromise her own needs. In other words, she is more flexible than she should be. Main difference is that Natram is much clearer about her boundary and need for space than Sepia. And Sepia is, and you can feel a rigid quality around Natram Moore that you don't see in Sepia. Sepia is definitely more independent than Natram Moore, but not independent enough because there is always a fear of what will happen if she become too independent. Then this is what make her compromise. So behind a compromise is basic fear of being alone and lack of trust that she is worth loving even if she stop compromising. And these issues alone in Sepia greatest challenge to overcome. The fact is that she often compromise even when people don't accept her into. In her perception, she just think they they do. So it is her perception of reality that reality really needs to change. Sepia on one hand is independent and want to do her own thing, but at the same time she is afraid that her mate will leave her if she become too selfish or she has to compromise. Basically, Sepia is independent type, more independent than Natrum Moore. But her problem is that she not quite independent enough. She's a kind of person who wants to be everything to everybody, but at the same time she wants time to herself so she can do what she wants. Perhaps she want to pursue career, perhaps she want to do something artistic, but whatever it is that she want to do, it is always hard for her to find a time to do. Everybody else need always come first. This was about Sepia. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.